Okay, so this token, I'm sorry. So what I did was I put together a list of the top 40 tokens in um, the top 200, right? Not top 40, I'm sorry. I would call it top 40, but these are tokens that I personally would like to see go back up in value, or even go to where they were predicted to go in value by the end of the year this year. So this is what I'm looking at for the next 6 months, just kind of monitoring it. And this particular token that we're looking at is Electronium. And Electronium was what you would call like, I guess like not a pioneer, but more of a token that wanted to go towards um, one of the smartest things that you're going to hear, right? So they were looking to be like only mobile mining, so you could only mine it on a mobile device. So you have a lot of people that have laptops, a lot of people that have rigs, a lot of people that have other devices like computers, and they were all mining. And then you have people like that are brand new to the crypto market who couldn't mine. And the reason why they couldn't mine is because they don't have those things. They have a cell phone though. So yeah, they use their cell phones if they could to mine, but it wouldn't really mine that fast and that much. And so this is a token that kind of wanted to fix that, right? So where was it a couple of days ago? 20 days ago, to be exact. It was about 5 cents. It's about where it was back then. It hasn't really gone down or up. It did go up again and go back down again, but that's because it's under a penny. It's a half a penny at this point. So is it going to be going up and down, up and down? Yeah. If you put $1,000 into this thing and it goes up a freaking penny, you just made 20% of your money. You know what I mean? So you just made $200 if it goes up a penny. Not even a penny. If it goes up a tenth of a penny, you made that much. If it goes up a penny, you're making a killing at this point. So you're making 20 extra money. So this is a coin that came out at a penny. The reason why I know that is because it was one that we were talking about a lot. And I got in at a penny. I think it was like a dollar, a penny five or something, like a penny 05. And I tried to get out at 14 cents, I think it was, or 7. I got out at 7 cents, got back in at 14, and then lost a ton of money in it. This one I lost more money because of things like Samsung news that, oh, we're going to be on Samsung devices, oh, we're going to be this, oh, we're going to be that. This is a token that I lost a lot of money on. I made money myself on this token, but then there were friends and family that I guess wanted to put money in with me on stuff, and this is one of the tokens that I put their money in. And honest to God, it's the only reason why I'm telling people do not invest, do your own research, and I will never take another dollar from another person to put into any market. And I would never give advice on what to invest in because this is a coin that theoretically combined I lost about $20,000 of someone else's money. So other people's money, I would say, right? So any event, this token I still think has potential to grow because it's still a smart idea given the fact that everyone does have a cell phone. They just have to figure out a way or an amount of supply that just makes sense, or a way to make it make sense where it makes sense to have the token. Right now, it doesn't make sense to have it. I personally think the way it would make sense is if they were to have their own cell phone company behind them, where like they were their own, what is that called? Like their own carrier, their own global cell phone carrier, where you can download an app, their app, and as you make calls, you're using their network to actually make the calls. So you send a text, you're using their network to send the text, and you're actually making and generating tokens for them. And then you have the opportunity to sell them back to them, still pay your cell phone bill, but you can sell it back to them for credits towards things like apps or whatever else is on their network. It's kind of what I thought they were going to do, but it's not. It's not even close. That's just kind of my idea. They have 20. So what we'll do is we'll just go over the checklist that I have, and we'll break down the good, the bad, the ugly, and kind of show you again why what I just said makes sense if they were to try to do that, and why what I said doesn't make sense for them. Okay, so articles, social, and interviews. So this is something that as their token was going down in price, you saw less of, and as their token's going up in price, you've seen more of. It just works like that. I do apologize, but it happens. It sucks, but it does happen. So as the token goes down, you don't hear from them. As their token goes up, you hear from them a lot. So right now they sent something out, says 51% attack, scary, right? This week we launched a major upgrade that set a new standard in security, found out why Electroneum is no longer susceptible to a 51% attack. So I don't know. Like personally, I don't know. This coin I have a bad taste in my mouth for, but it all depends. And here you go. We got a video. I think it's very important that people have videos, especially in this day and age. What does 75%? Anyway, again, this is something this is one of those coins that it could make sense if they just do it the right way. So they have articles. Yeah, they do. Are they posting stuff frequently? Yeah, they're trying. And is it all good news? No, not really. This token is really taking a major hit. Are they doing any interviews? No, not really. It's only really one person out there putting his face out there. I think it's the CEO. You're really only going to meet one person. You're really only going to see one person. I think this is him right here. Yeah, there we go, Richard. Right. So that's the only person you're really going to see. It's the only person that really is taking the bun of all this stuff. I think that if the SEC does get involved and he decides to do certain things, I think this would be great. But I think that they just need to make sure that they're very careful on who they talk about is part of them. If they say they're with Samsung, I like to see Samsung come out with an article saying that they're with them, right? So Samsung saying, oh, Electroneum on our network, or we're creating our own cell phones that does this, or whatever they decide to do. Okay, exchanges. So the exchanges that they're on do matter. I know they're on KuCoin because that's where I was trading them at. I know they're on Liquid, Huobi, and they're also on HitBTC, which is where people got like hacked like really bad. But they were on another one, I thought. They were on not Coin Exchange. They were on another one that I think closed down. And that one was the reason why they lost so much money, because people couldn't take their Electroneum off of that network. So they got stuck. There was a moment where they got stuck, and it caused such a problem because the coin was going up, and then even more people had a problem with that network, because when the coin was going down, you couldn't sell it on that network, and you couldn't take them off, so you were stuck with them, and it just was really bad. I mean, it got really ugly at one point. So, in any event, KuCoin is a good platform to be on. Huobi is a good one, so I respect that. Description videos, yeah, they got videos describing certain things that are going on with their network. So I like that. They update you with videos. Their CEO is talking on videos. When they're in the spotlight, their videos, a lot of videos, which is really good. The industry that they're in the mobile market. There are other coins in the mobile market. You can probably search the word mobile in like a ICO drop or ICO alert and actually see who else is doing mobile stuff. And this is great. It all really depends on which one does the best. Okay, that's really just it. Again, it all depends on Electroneum just had the spotlight at one point, and I kind of feel like if they ever get it back, it'll be awesome. They have a potential of doing some major things, and I do believe that this coin could be worth $1 per coin if they do the right things at the right times. It was a penny when it came out. It made quite a big splash, and it would be nice if it does it again. Excuse me. New way of thinking, it was, but every coin can be mined some way. So you could mine Bitcoin and other coins using cell phones nowadays. But mining its own coin on its own platform, on its own wallet, using its own technology, yeah, that was a new way of thinking. The price is pretty good. It's under a penny. So right now it's a good price because it came out at a penny. But could it make it back up to 10 cents or $1? Who knows? That's a 20x coin at this point. But it is sustaining itself for the last 20 days, but it is going up and down drastically because of how low the price is and how popular it still is. Supply and burn, right? So I do know that they did burn some not too long ago, but the supply is still super high. As you can see, 21 billion is how many they have. This is the reason why the network would work if they came up with their own cell phone. You would create tokens. I'm telling you, if they figured out a way to charge you to use this thing, and you had a way of creating tokens by just using your cell phone. Every time you use the data network, text, or use a cell phone call, you got tokens for it, and being able to use those to buy or sell things on the network, like apps or whatever, and then still have the ability to mine tokens, even if it didn't generate that much, just using the phone itself and generate it, and it will be a globalized network using other people's networks. I'm telling you, this would be awesome because it's the only one that I think could actually do it with that type of supply. Otherwise, 9 billion in supply is way too much. Sorry, it's just way too much. It's not enough exchanges. It doesn't do enough. It's just way too much, and you're still trying to get people to mine it. We're never gonna mine all 21 million. It's just way too much. 21 billion. I'm sorry. Self-sustaining. It could be if it came out, if it did the idea that I just said. Well, other than that, it's not. Customers are in use. No, not really. It doesn't really do anything. So what are you going to use it for? You can mine it. Then what? What after that? So no. Any partners? It said Samsung at one point. There was a couple other ones they mentioned, but are they important? No, not the partnerships. Especially when they don't acknowledge the partnerships from the other end. So I want someone to take that, hey, I'm with you risk, like Disney did when they said they were with Dragon Chain. Disney said it, not Dragon Chain. You know what I'm saying? So that made more sense for Dragon Chain than Disney. So, and then platform and its own wallet. Yeah, they have their own wallet. Do they have their own platform? I wouldn't consider it a platform, but they could if they did it the right way. So let me know if I'm missing anything about this. If there's anything I should add, anything I should remove. Again, I'm trying to do at least 10 a day. So I want to do at least 50 of the top 250. We're going to track over the next 6 months. It's got to be a coin that has gone down at least 10%, 90% over the course of its all-time high, which I would say over the course of 6 to 2 years, maybe 3 years. So, and then obviously a coin that makes sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want. Again, comment down below if there's anything I'm missing. All right.